Danny Vegas time in a Gia Rose Massa world. Way over there on the left-hand side of my screen, we're on the Paws On The Patio show, right here live from Las Vegas, live right here from Gene Wood's Racing Experience. And this is Gia's first show.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And this is my very first guest, Henry Colucci.
Belly up to the bar so we can all hear you. Okay, first show. Now, what we talked about in segment one, what Paws On The Patio was. We talked about the hot time in the Old Town tonight that Gia is going to be having tomorrow on Valentine's Day. If you want to know what that is, go back to segment one. And then, of course, we talked about your little adventure when you were... What's a sad face for?
Well, I would like to say, even though tomorrow's Valentine's Day and I'm helping out with the homeless, they do this every Tuesday, correct, Henry?
Yes.
Can you say something about that?
We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
I'm on a roll here.
Okay.
So, and then we talked about Gia had a little adventure being a little bit sick, went to the hospital. So we were a little worried about that. So, but she's fine now and doing backflips and looking good. So, all right, now in segment two, we have a very special guest, Catman from Kathmandu.
Hello.
All right. Gia, do me a favor and introduce your special friend and your guest.
This is Henry Colucci with C.A.T.S. Inc.
Right so far.
Yes, Henry, well, introduce yourself. Thank you for coming on my very first show. I'm so happy
I'm honored to
have
be
you
here. It's exciting. My name is Henry Colucci, as Gia just said. And what I do basically is help animals mostly. That is my prime object in life.
Now, is it all animals? But I thought you were the cat man. I thought that you just basically took care of cats.
Well, it's a synonym.
Okay.
Colucci's Animal Trappers and Savers. See how clever that was?
That's real smart.
So it comes out the C.A.T.S. Inc. I couldn't figure out how to put dogs in there, but yes, dogs too, and birds if I have to, and any other animal that needs help, I'm here for them.
Okay, so what goes on? You're sitting at home and the bat phone rings, the cat phone rings, and okay, I'll be there at Jones and Sahara. I'll be there in 10 minutes. And
that sounds so exciting. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Okay.
No.
So how do the animals come to you?
Well, everyone in the industry practically knows what I do.
Right.
So they contact me via email, catsinc@cox.net mostly. Okay. And they tell me what the problem is, and it's mostly a food issue.
Right.
That I specialize in. I supply animal food to anyone, indigent or homeless, veterans, anyone that cannot quite pay for their own food. I supply that food to them free of charge so the animals do not have to go hungry.
Okay, so if you are in a position, let's say you live in an area and you got some cats kind of around your house and they're not eating, they call you.
Right, that's usually a feral cat person does that, and they tell me that they need X amount of bags of food to continue what their mission is. Why, that's fine by me. I just tell them where to meet me, and we meet, and I give them the food that they require.
Okay, excellent. Because we've had you on shows before, man. I mean, we on 702 Rock Show, and you've been on Channel 13. You've been on Channel 8. You are very well known, and what you do is very well known.
Well, I'm like dog poop. I'm everywhere.
Is that your
That's
zinger?
my logo, yeah.
That's your zinger?
Yeah.
Okay, now how in the world did you meet my friend Gia Rose Massa?
Gee, that's a good question, Gia. When did we first meet? It's been
We met in Henderson at a Paws On The Patio.
Exactly.
At Annie's Gourmet Italian Restaurant is how we met there.
Yeah, I was soliciting over there, and we met, and you said, gee, we can do such wonderful things together. And I said, let's do it. And we're doing it.
I was super starstruck, actually. I remember standing there, and I look over, and I almost had a heart attack. Well, now it's not funny. But I remember racing over to you, and I was like, hi, oh my goodness, I'm so happy you're here. And we've been attached at the hip ever since.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Very well
We have
played.
2 shows coming up together. 2
Very
events
well
coming
played,
up.
Henry. Yeah, let's talk about these events you got coming up. You got you got your number 1 fan over here.
Yes.
You got 2 events coming up. Let's talk about these events that are coming up. One is certainly a Paws on the Patio event. So
Correct. That is the last Tuesday of this month on the 28th.
Okay.
Event starts at 6 p.m. It's at Lazy Dog's Restaurant in Town Square.
Okay, that's right across the street.
Yeah, it's not too far from here. And please bring, animal food or animal items, anything. We are doing an animal food drive.
Okay, so on the 28th of February at the Lazy Dog Restaurant, which is right here in Town Square, the whole idea is to, and I'm sure it'll be all over Facebook because Gia's a great promoter, and bam, you just bring some. Now, do you prefer canned or do you prefer dry? What's the best?
It doesn't matter. Food is food.
Okay.
The hungrier you get, the better it tastes.
Okay, so doesn't matter if it's a bag of dry food or it's a case of canned food. It doesn't matter. My buddy Henry and his number 1 fan, Gia, will, bam, take care of that. So, okay, that is on the 28th. That's a Paws and Patio. That is a Gia Massa promoted event. You got to go. Okay, what's the other one?
The other one is the Large Vision Business Network Mixer.
Okay, let's pull out the ticket so we can all see it.
Okay, just so
All right.
happens I have one.
Good, I'm glad. I saw you down there reading it here. Okay, so you have a table, and I love these people. They have a great event. The
Paul Jackson is so
LVBNM,
good, yes.
they have it's like an expo every
the Sun
month.
Coast, yes.
Yeah, it's at the Sun Coast. They've been doing it for years. Great event. I'm telling you, if you haven't been there, head on over there, and you have a table there every month.
I will, yes.
Okay, great, because they do a great job. Now, I think I saw on Facebook that, Gia, you were at the last one.
Oh, I had
I saw
a
this
table
huge
there.
crowd just all around you.
Oh my goodness, I had so much fun, made so many new friends, and it was a blast for me. I will not miss one of the shows.
Right. Now, Henry, why is it wherever she goes, she makes a lot of new friends? Why is that?
She's
Oh,
lovely.
it was
She's
a party. I've actually spoken with almost everybody I met that day there, and we became good friends, and it was really beneficial for us. We got a new sponsor. I got a new sponsor at that show.
Oh,
Liberty
really?
Mutual.
Let's talk about them.
If you go on, and I've had them as a sponsor in the past,
Right.
but it was a different agent.
Okay.
But if you go, I'll go to my Facebook, Gia Rose Massa, or the Paws on the Patio LV Facebook page, and I'll give you more information. But you get a free quote from Liberty Mutual. A 10-pound bag of dog food will be donated to, helping and feeding homeless animals. They're hungry or lower income families.
Right. That need that lower income families that enjoy having pets in their
Actually,
life.
come to this show
Okay.
and fill out a free quote here, Liberty Mutual. I'm pretty sure they will be there. If
Okay.
not, you can fill the quote out with me, and then we're feeding pets.
And this is March 7th, and I believe
March 7th.
LVBNM does the first Tuesday of every month. Am I right on that?
Yep, starts at 6 p.m.
That's right. Great couple who run that thing. They do a great job. They've been doing it for years. And I noticed that my friends from DNR Diamonds.
I love them, yes.
Yeah, so-
Any boyfriends or future lovers of mine?
Future
you wanna
lovers.
Do something nice for
The whole
me?
internet just went
Get
down.
me something from there. Well, you know what I mean. What?
Future boyfriends, you need to go see DNR Diamonds to hook Gia up, okay?
Yes.
So no just one balloon for her, boy.
Looking for a nice toe ring. Who knows? Maybe engagements.
Are you ready? Are you ready
I
for
don't want
that?
to talk about it, but just
Come on, Gia.
I'll send you a link of something from there I'd like.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, so that's going on. So let's recap. Gia Rose Massa, her event, 28th of February. Paws on the Patio, great brand. Bring your little dogs, put them on your shirt, put them in your purse, put them in your back pocket. And
Bring your cats, bring your monkeys, bring your birds, bring your snakes.
people bring cats?
People do bring cats.
Wow, that's amazing.
They bring monkeys, they bring lizards. We've had so many different types of animals there.
All right, and then on March 9th, our buddies from C.A.T. Inc., Henry, has a table over here at the weekly or monthly expo LVBNM. Is that Las Vegas Business
Networking mixer.
Networking Mixer? Boy.
Paws on the Patio's
I
table
know,
there
me too.
too.
And
Woo!
Paws on the Patio. Paws on the Patio is everywhere.
I don't stay at my table though. I'm running around the room.
I know, I can imagine that. Okay, Gia, say goodbye.
Bye bye. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we will see you next month. Same bat channel, same cat time. From Gia, my friend, thank you so much. I love you. This is Danny Vegas, and we will see you next month on the Paws and Patio Show.
Did you say Bat Channel?
Yeah.
Okay.